Da sind wir wieder mit Phish und jetzt würde mich mal interessieren, Phish ist ja ein Phänomen, nicht nur in Amerika, sondern langsam auch in Europa und entzieht sich ja so allen Marktmechanismen im Musikbusiness und ist von daher was ganz Besonderes. Now, the thing is, not just in the States, you're treated as some kind of phenomenon. It's starting here in Europe as well, where people treat you like exotics and where you are totally outside of the music and record business, where more people actually come to see your shows than buy your records. So is it that this has come gradually, that it was a surprise for you too, how this whole thing would develop? Or is it that you started as a live band and you never cared about making videos or records?
It was very gradual. That let's see how we've always been a live band, but we've also made a bunch of records. It's just that playing live has been the emphasis, and I guess we had been together maybe a few years, 3 or 4 years before we made our first album, and that was just a tape that we sold, you know, when we played, but.
Sorry.
Rescue me.
Rescue you.
I'm trying to explain the situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's been that way for 15 years, which is how long we've been playing.
Yeah.
But I think I'm starting to notice it in Europe now, too. The sort of contingents of these off the mainstream kind of people that are starting to show up. And the funny thing is that each time we come back, I see the same people. Danish people or Italians or, you know, there's some Japanese people that are following us around now. So we played 3 nights at the Grey Hall, right, in Christiana. And there was a group of Japanese people who had come from Japan to do the whole tour. Israelis, I mean, all kinds of different people.
So it's spreading all over the world now.
Yeah, like a fungus.
In the U.S., we would play in one town, like Chicago, in a tiny little place, like the size of this trailer. And then we'd come back and play in a slightly bigger place, and it would take, you know, 5 or 10 years before. Now we're playing in arenas and that sort of thing. But so we didn't build up popularity with albums or videos or anything like that. And now that we're coming over to Europe, we keep coming back. We've come back a few times, but we can't come back as often because it takes too much time, and so we don't know if it's gonna
35 years.
Yeah, instead of 15, it'll take. Yeah,
That's true.
That's okay though.
Interview us in 35 years.
Yeah, you see,
All right.
35 years from now, we'll be as big as Oasis, or whoever's big now. Are they big still?
They are, yeah.
They're still big?
Okay.
Does it matter that their last album sucked? Or people didn't care. Really. They're still popular.
Also die Sache mit der Gefolgschaft. Phish haben ja nie eine wirkliche Betonung auf Platten gelegt. Es ging da eher um Touren, aber das hat sich so entwickelt. Haben Sie selbst nicht so drauf geachtet jetzt? Erstmal eine Kassette gemacht und es gibt natürlich Platten, aber darauf gründet sich nicht der Erfolg. Es ist einfach das Live-Ding und Sie touren und touren und touren und jetzt reisen sogar schon Leute aus Japan nach. Und in Amerika war es so, Sie haben erst so ein Loch in der Wand gespielt in Chicago, dann in einem größeren Club und jetzt spielen Sie schon in Arenas. Und jetzt auf dieser riesigen Rhythm Stage auf Midtfyns und da sehen wir Sie jetzt wieder live.
Hidden far away, but someday I may tell the tale of metal tango. Went into your world, I fell. Without you now I'd wander soaking, secretly afraid. But in your grasp the fears don't last, though some of them have stayed. I wheeled around because and saw you dancing with the lady up on Limo's bed, and I was foggy, rather groggy. You helped me to my car, the binding belt enclosing me, a sample in a jar. And on the market stands unfolding with all the willies and their wares. I shuffle by, alert but numb to all the glances and the glares. I think of you unheeding all the times I raise my cup. It's now I know that you knew that I'd soon end up. I wheeled around because I didn't hear what you had said, and saw you dancing with the lady up on Lemore's bed. And I was foggy, rather groggy. You helped me to my car, the binding belts enclosing me, a sample in a jar. You tricked me like the others, and now I don't belong. The simple smiles and good times seem all wrong. I wheeled around because I didn't hear what you had said, and saw you dancing with a lady up on Lemore's bed. And I was foggy, rather groggy. You helped me to my car, the binding belts enclosing me, a sample in a jar. A sample in a jar. A sample in a jar. A sample in a jar.